Hello everyone, it's Natasha from Treasure Books. So if you're like me, you have a whole bunch of leftover scraps from previous projects that you really don't want to throw out because you can use them for something, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you how I created these strips of fun. It's pretty straightforward. This one is made with masking tape and I've even included some fabric pieces. So we will go through this later. But the most often asked question, which you may be thinking in your head right now, is what do you do with them? We make all of these things, but we're not sure exactly how we can use them. So apart from the obvious, which I will talk about later as well, I'm going to show you exactly how I've used these in some of my projects. There are many tutorials out there on using scraps in your projects. This is nothing new, but this is just my version of some of the things that I've made. As you can see here, I have embellished some envelopes and I've added extra bits and pieces. So it's nice to have something like this handy all the time, and you can just hack into it and get pieces for your projects. We'll answer all of the questions such as won't the thread unravel once you cut into it? So we'll go through all of that when I do the tutorial. So I've done some envelopes. I've done a little pencil case over here, you can see. And I have just, this keeps the flap down, and you know, I haven't finished yet. I could possibly, I think I want to put this flower here. So I made the pencil case just from packaging like this. This was from some type of something for my daughter. So I'll keep all that stuff because we can make little things like this. Then I've got this book pages little pouch. I have a tutorial on this. I will link it down below if you want to have a look. All I did, I had, you know, a section that I cut here and added a little die cut. It's not necessary, but you know, this is just a simple little tag. This is a little journal a mini little thing that I made, which is nice to go into a pocket of a journal. Here I've just placed some pages together to make this little flip down notepad, and all I did is sew on, or you can glue it on, a little section of my scraps, and that makes it complete. I mean, I can go and further embellish, but I think just adding something like that there makes it complete. So you know, we have something pretty to use in our projects. Here's a little leftover scrap here that I can use for something. We're doing something with all of our scraps that we are hoarding. So these are my projects. And now I think we can go and we can just do a little quick tutorial on how I made them. And also I have a similar project on my YouTube. I have a video on making these pouches, so I will link that down below. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here are all of my scraps. The first few that I made on strips of paper. So when I was making a journal, I had to shorten my pages and I was left with these strips. You can use anything. You can use a magazine page. It doesn't matter because this underneath strip is not visible. So then what I did is I would just place bits and pieces on my strip and I would glue them down. So I use my glue stick, glue them down, and just, you know, arrange them like that, right? But for this tutorial, just to make it a little bit quicker, I'm going to use masking tape. So this is actually a lot quicker because you can completely skip the gluing step. So it saves time. I have a white masking tape. This one is 2 inches wide. So if you don't have masking tape, then just go ahead and glue stuff down onto your strips of paper. Okay, so lay my masking tape on the table like this. And just to point out, I have seen lots of tutorial on this sort of stuff. So Nick the Booksmith did one years ago, the Franken pages. I know Amity Bloom has one, and she's using them for side of the page tucks and things like that. Maybe I use a book page here. So everyone brings their own creativity to the process, I guess. This is from a magazine, or from a catalog or a magazine, and I really like this pattern, so that's gonna go on there. I'm not giving it too much thought, I'm just gluing things down. Maybe I can use some offcuts of fabric as well. A bit more fabric. Oh yes, I just remembered I saw Joanna Clow make something like this as well. She was making rolls of paper scraps, so that's also an interesting idea. So I have covered my whole piece of masking tape over here. Maybe I just need a little bit more just over here. And now, I mean, how far you want to take it is up to you. You can go ahead and embellish and put die cuts and stuff. I didn't do that. All I did was use my scraps, and that's all I'm going to do now. So now I just want to lay over the top some of these really skinny short little scraps that I have, something like this. So in this case, I'm just going to use my glue stick. I am going to go ahead and sew over this in a moment. If you don't have a sewing machine, you most definitely can just do it with glue alone, but in that case I would double up the glue. So I'd use maybe a glue stick and another type of a glue, or just a stronger glue, you know, whatever. And then I might, something like this, I might add just to give it a bit more of something happening, you know, depending on how creative you want to get. I'm going to just ink the edges to make it pop up, because when I'm actually going to use these in projects, that's when I add stuff to the pieces. I hope that makes sense. So once I actually cut my strip off, like on this one here, then I went ahead and I added this here. So I didn't have any other focal point, because I don't know where my focal point is going to be in my project. That's why I don't add all the extras now. Like when I'm saying extras, like, I don't know, things like this, I'm not going to go and add that now because I don't know where I'll be cutting this. So I just make it as plain as possible. Something nice to have handy when creating, and you can just, you know, hack into it and feel good about actually using your stuff. I think that looks okay. So when I was putting this together, I was trying to do different tones and colors of paper. I was adding some pattern paper in there, some texture if I can, like this piece of here that's been embossed, so it's got that beautiful texture. And then we've got fabrics. So I was trying to do all different types of elements, and that makes it more interesting, more detail for the eye to explore. The next thing I'm going to do is just take it to my sewing machine. All of my previous project I've done with very light colored thread, but for this project I'm going to do brown thread. Alright, so I'm just going to do some straight lines first, or rather straight wiggly lines. That's what I'll do. Okay, and now I want to do some zigzag lines in the middle, or zigzag stitching rather. Okay, so here's my finished piece. Very quick and easy. I'm glad that I tried the dark thread too, just to see what it looks like. So now I think I might do a little project just very quickly, just to show you how I would sort of hack into it and to answer some questions that you may have. So let me see what I'm going to do. Okay, I don't want to overcomplicate things, so this is what I'm going to make. I have this from some card making kit that I bought years ago. I thought I could use for something. So I'm going to make a little pouch from this, and I'm going to embellish it with this. So now what I will do for this project, for example, I will have a look at what section looks the best. And really any section looks really good, and I don't think I would go ahead and use this section right in the middle, because then, I don't know, just seems like the smart thing to do would be to start at the beginning. So I'm actually going to use this very first section here. So what I then would do is just cut the size that I need. So when it comes to unraveling, the first thing I'm going to do is with this piece that I'm going to file away, I just add some tape, some of this glue stick on the back to keep those stitches in place. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. Now over here I might do the same thing just for now. So now this is going to be my little embellishment over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it up and then trim these bits off. So I'm just thinking, is there something that I want to do prior to trimming? I might ink the edges. Oh, hello. So another cool thing that you can do, as you may have noticed, is putting your little bits and pieces through an embossing machine if you have one, adds character, of course. If you don't worry about it, and I'm not going to do it with this piece right now. So the next thing I'm going to do is just glue it on. Simply glue it on, and you can, if you are gluing whatever you're gluing on, if you glue over the stitches, if you pop your glue on top of the stitches, those stitches don't go anywhere. They will not unravel. My glue is playing games with me. It's playing hard to get. Nothing groundbreaking and nothing that's hard to do. Very easy, simple, and a thoughtless process. So now I'm going to trim these bits that are hanging, you know, over the edge. And then I'm going to ink those edges. So something that I've done, if you can see this edge that's sticking up here, I didn't sort of sew through that. So I can, sometimes I've also been doing something like this. This gives me a bit more interest there. I can ink the edge there. Perfect. Okay, here we go. I want to add something more to it. I feel like maybe some longer piece or something extra. So another thing that I like to have handy, and I have a video on this as well. I'm going to link that down below as well. Why not? Having pre-stamped little things like this that you can just add to your project. So now I'm just going to choose something that I think looks nice. I mean, really, I've said I'm not going to overthink it. So this is kind of where we can get lost in, you know, what we want to add. And I mean, as long as you're having fun, that's what matters, I guess. But before I glue that on, I want to actually make this into a pouch. So I'm going to take this to my sewing machine, and I could actually do this same thing on the other side, but just for time purposes, I'm only going to do one side. And I'm going to take it to my sewing machine, and I'm going to just sew the sides here to have it shut, and maybe also down here as well to add a little bit of interest. Here we go. So I didn't sew anything down the bottom, just the sides to hold this shut. So now that's my little pouch there. And I just want to finish embellishing this. So I'm going to glue this on. I think over here I want to add a little foam sticker thing. I have this foam tape. I almost never use it. And here we go. Looks like a lot of work, but really all we did is, you know, just glue this on. So now you might want to fill this up. Maybe you want to send a letter to a friend. We can pop that in there. Pop a little something extra in there. We can keep it within the theme, so we can put this little journal in there as well. And this little tag too. Put it here at the back. And now we have a little pouch and a wonderful Christmas present too. Then we can go ahead and maybe close it with something like this. Maybe something like this. Maybe a paper clip. I mean, the possibilities are really, truly endless. And there we have it. A really simple little project that you can make in no time, and then you'll have all of these pieces ready to go when you're embellishing, so that the creative process is not interrupted by looking for what to use in your project. So I hope that you guys feel inspired. That's the whole point of this video. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. So I just realized that I forgot to mention the most obvious thing, which is how you can use these in your pages. So let's say, for example, let me just find a page. So let's take this page over here. Obviously, you can use these as your tucks. You can glue just the one side there, and you can have a tuck like this, or you can have a pocket down here, especially with the thicker ones. These ones that I've done with masking tape, they're quite thicker, so they make beautiful, beautiful embellishments on pages as well. So side tuck, top tucks, whatever. So that's probably the most obvious thing that you can do with these. Okay, so that's definitely it from me today. Thanks again. Bye.